So, just a quick one. The idea behind this is you lay down Deathmark on Darth Nihlus, and Magna Trooper will then just keep doing some massive damage because he'll double tap him most of the time. Because he double taps him, he also gets the extra damage from the Deathmark when that gets laid down on him. The advantage of using Shore Trooper as well is if you look at the special ability that Thrawn gives, every time you use a special ability and Shore Trooper's taunting, he gains health back. So it's pretty awesome, especially if he has that blue shield above his head. So once he does that, he gets hammered to health and left with 1. But then if everyone starts to use a special ability and he taunts, he gains that health back. But this is all about Magma Trooper's damage. And what happens is, when he attacks Nihlus, he attacks him twice, but Nihlus is also actively trying to debuff. And if Magma Trooper resists or suffers a debuff, he gains 70% turn meter. So if he's already quite speedy, every time he's hitting him, Nihlus is trying to debuff the Magma Trooper, so he's constantly going and going. And if you've got that Deathmark on him, you can start to see it racks up extra damage. And on tier 4, which is what I believe we're playing at, you get about 18,000 extra damage. But I believe in the higher tiers, that damage from Deathmark goes up to maybe 40 or 50,000. So you can imagine it's quite good. It's not Jedi training grey good, where you can get like 10 million or something, but I've saw people get 3 million with this, and I've been watching them and I've just been trying to figure out the idea behind it. But one thing I am having trouble is keeping Death Trooper alive. And what happens is, because you're constantly hitting Nihlus, his turn meter is going up faster than you other guys. It's similar to the exposed train with Finn. So when you start exposing the tank with Finn, turn meter just shoots up, and unless you're like a resistance person, your turn meter gets left. And this is just merely a race between Magma Trooper and Darth Nihlus, so I've got to figure out a way to get Death Trooper going a few more times more often. And it's weird with Darth Nihlus, because what tends to happen with Nihlus is I've got Deathmark on him, and his turn meter just seems to shoot up, but at times when he hasn't got Deathmark on him, his turn meter doesn't seem to be shooting up as much, so I'm not sure what the issue is there. And I find it quite weird that CG have lowered down the damage from thermal detonators and Deathmark on the lower tiers. I thought it would have been easier as you get lower down, but it seems like they've made that same mistake again as they made with the tank raid when Phase 6 came out. He was probably better off just doing Phase 7, because Phase 6 just had loads of health and it was just impossible to do. Even though you rushed and refreshed, it just took ages. And this is something I see probably happening with this with a lot of guilds. But just a quick video of what I dropped down. Hope you enjoy it, guys. I've put 2 attempts in. It does about 2 or 3% damage, but I reckon with some good troopers, because most of this team are gear 8. The only gear 11 I've probably got is Thrawn. Otherwise, Magma Trooper's 7-star gear 8, so he's not even gear 9 or 10. So you can imagine the damage starts to skyrocket. I've also left some of the mods at the end of the video, and it's mainly just Magma Trooper. All I've done is jack up his tenacity like loads. For some reason I had some nice tenacity mods because I was farming them for General Kenobi or Thrawn. I don't know why I had tenacity mods, but I had some good speed on them, and you'll see at the end of the video.